What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Plastic Power Podcast. Tamashii Nations has released a big bombshell of a release. I'm very excited. We're going to be talking about that on this episode here today. This is Starblast Studios alongside Daredevil 19 and, again, the new co-host, once again, Champ Animation.
Oh yeah, let's go!
He's right. You got to be pointing this way, Sean. He's on this direction.
Oh, that way.
Yes,
there
that
you.
way.
Oh, this way.
Yes.
It's
There he
different
is.
on my
Right
screen,
there.
so it doesn't even matter. But you know, on the YouTube video, everyone will see. But yeah, let's go!
Yeah, meanwhile, people on
Hollywood
Spotify are going to be very confused. But you know what? Whatever. Watch the YouTube
That's
version.
why you gotta watch the YouTube video.
Yeah. Watch the
you gotta
YouTube
watch
video.
the YouTube video.
The video version's just as fun, if not better.
Yes, absolutely. Especially when you get to see Champ's facial expressions as he's, just like that last Demon Slayer episode, you know?
Well, there was a part in it where you're saying something and then you just stop and you're like this. And then me and Champ were like, what the hell is he doing? Because Champ did it too. He was looking up at like what you were looking up. But that's just how you think when you're thinking of something. So we were like, oh, okay, he's just thinking.
Yeah, but
So how...
man, so we got a bunch of before we get into the actual releases from Tamashii Nations, which we have a lot to talk about, including
Yes.
the big Dragon Ball reveal. We're gonna go over our toy hauls, the figures that we've gotten this past week, talk about them, tell you guys what we feel about them. So starting off first, I believe Sean, you were gonna go first, then Champ. Oh no, Champ, you were going first. Okay.
Yeah, we'll let Champ. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
and this is going to be something we want to try to do whenever it's a figure-related topic podcast. Whenever we get new figures, we'll go over them first, and then go on.
We should just honestly do this more often. I mean, this is the Plastic
Yeah.
Power Podcast after all, not the Demon Slayer podcast.
Or an anime slayer.
Shout out,
I mean, we're always
shout out to the
talking-
no, real thing though. Shout out to the people of the Demon Slayer podcast. They're pretty cool guys. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Just,
We'll always talk about toys. Why not just show them off too? You know?
yeah. Every
Let's
week we'll just
do it.
that, or every
Yeah.
episode, whatever. Okay.
yeah, it's fun to do it, and then people in the comments can say what they picked up too. All right, Champ.
The people are
Take it
eagerly
away.
waiting. What did you get?
All right.
Yes.
All right. So I got the smallest haul, but I did pick up, since we've been talking about Demon Slayer, and I saw this at GameStop. I know some people are not the biggest fan of McFarlane. I'm not a biggest fan, but I like Tanjiro. So I had to pick up.
See how it turned out.
Yeah. So this was the McFarlane Tanjiro. It's
Got him
pretty
in a
good.
pretty good pose.
Yeah, but I took one of the SH Figuarts hands and popped it on there. So, false advertising, but you can do it. You can,
What, a
put the
Trunks
record-
hand?
I think that might be a Goku hand. I'm not too
That's a
sure.
Goku hand.
But,
Okay, I can't
but
really
it's
see.
not
Oh,
bad.
okay.
It's not
Kamehameha.
bad.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
It's not bad. The articulation in the arm could be better. It's kind of...
How's the robe? Is it like a really soft material?
It's I mean,
yeah, pretty
it's
much
like,
is.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
soft plastic, so you can kind of have them like, in like a like
Oh,
jumping
yeah,
pose.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so,
just wind's blowing through or something. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah, so you can do that. The leg articulation.
And what'd you pay for it?
I think it was
22?
like $22.99.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Not
So,
honestly for that price.
not bad.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, right? If you can't afford the freaking Buzz mod, that's like $1.30, or even
Yeah.
Figma, which is close to 100.
Figma's really,
This is a
honestly,
good-
I'm very disappointed in the Figma one overall. I mean, I like the accessories
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
put, but
yeah.
man, the Buzzmod one's just so much better.
He does
You know
come
what
with 2 alternate hands, and he comes with the water breathing back right
That
there.
is cool.
Plastic.
That is pretty dope. And
So
it
you
fits
just
right over
slide
the
it
sword.
on the sword, and it looks like he's kind of slashing.
Is it real heavy?
This?
Yeah. Because
I can imagine that being
Sometimes-
heavy when he posing around.
yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying. Because I have the Mayfex Gambit, and he has a thing of cards. But whenever you put it in his hand, it just goes from here.
Yeah, it kind of does that a little bit. Maybe a little bit of if you put something on it to keep it, not.
Yeah, and I'm
from
sure if you
falling.
got him holding it with 2 hands, and McFarlane's joints, he uses ratchety joints. a
Yeah, it
lot.
has the ratchety joints.
So
but,
that
But
probably
you can
helps.
have him hold the sword with both hands, so it is possible.
See,
So-
that's good. If you can get him to hold the sword with 2 hands, that's a plus.
So, I would recommend it. There is an what is it? Ultimate Legends or Ultimate Warriors Demon Slayer, the 3/4 inch or something like that, kind of like the Shoto, not Shoto, Dragon Ball Evolve line. They do have
Okay,
those.
like 5-inch.
Yeah, like the 5-inch
All
lines.
right.
So I'm on the lookout for that, and I will like do a little bit comparison between the two. Just to
Wait,
let you
what
guys-
company makes those? The other ones?
I forgot who it was, but they also
Watch,
made
it's
the.
Evolve.
Yeah.
Same company.
It's the same company that did the Naruto ones too. They did the like kid
Oh,
Naruto
Anime Heroes.
figures.
So
Anime is that? No,
Yeah.
it's not Anime
no,
Heroes.
that's
no.
Bandai America.
Yeah, that's Bandai.
Is it
America.
Bandai America? No, right?
No, it's not Bandai.
I'm pretty sure it's
America.
Anime. No, I'm very certain it's Anime Hero because they do like One Piece stuff. They also got like I think.
Yeah, but that's
Some-
Bandai
That's like
America.
6-inch. These are smaller.
What is it then? I
They're
don't.
like the based on
I
like
think-
the Shoto. Like,
Oh,
4 foot. Yeah.
I know what you're talking.
Wait, are they 3 3/4 or 5-inch?
No, it is Dragon Ball Evolve.
Yeah, the.
It is that line, right?
Yeah, this line. Yeah, the Dragon Ball.
That's
Evolve
the
line.
Evolve?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
this is Evolve.
That's a pretty cool looking trunks.
yeah.
That's the super version?
Yeah, that's the super one. He doesn't have his scarf at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
if
is
I
that's
ever
Evolve.
see-
That's Evolve. Yeah, that's it.
If I ever see Broly, because they make Kakashi, I'm going to start buying them because they do look pretty cool, actually. They're not bad for a more affordable line. And with that Tanjiro, say you can't spend the Buzz mod $20, $30, or the Figma $80, $90. It's a more affordable Tanjiro figure, and then you have the other company you're talking about too, which is probably around $20 as well.
It's actually
so-
I think cheaper, like $16.99 or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those are cheaper. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
you
I'm
know,
gonna start picking some of those up.
yeah, I'm on the hunt for those. Next figure I bought was a Stormtrooper from Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. Because I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I got a army build
Yeah.
all of the Stormtroopers. So
How many do you have? Is that it? That's the shelf of the troopers.
it's right below here. I have like maybe 4 or 5. My brother gave me a couple more, so maybe like
You
8
probably
total.
need to dedicate a whole shelf for just the
Yeah,
stormtroopers,
yeah.
right? Yeah, you
It's-
gotta. There's so many.
Clone Troopers, Stormtroopers. There's just too many.
First order troopers, and
No,
then
we don't
all
talk
the
about
different...
the sequel trilogy on here.
But I did like their helmets. I thought the helmets and like the upgrade to their suits I thought were pretty cool.
Yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't bad.
But we don't talk about them.
We don't talk about the And then the last thing I bought was the McFarlane Mr. Freeze. I did do some customization. I saw some pictures on Instagram. So I did, have a little bit of a paint overhaul with the pants and added some panel lining to the armor. But I honestly like this figure a lot. You can take
Yeah.
off the dome if anyone's asking. So
Oh,
you know.
you can. So you can move his head around. Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, that would just suck. if
Yeah,
you
that
couldn't
would've
take it
sucked.
off and couldn't move his head. I'd be like, what the hell is that?
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
And the articulation isn't bad. He has
Yeah.
a little bit of swivel there, and
Pretty
he
much
can-
basic.
Basic
McFarlane
McFarlane,
toys.
yeah.
He's got the one thing I don't like about McFarlane is he uses ratchet joints for the ankles, so it is so frustrating sometimes
Yeah.
to try to get the figure to stand on its own. You got to move the leg back a little because then you can't move the ankle a certain way. So that's one of the most frustrating things about the line.
McFarlane's
but-
weird sometimes because, some of the Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat figures are much different engineered. Like they'd still have the sculpting, but but the engineering is a lot better. The articulation's a lot better. I think it just depends on when a figure is like a bigger figure, they have like a more hefty sculpt. They switch it back to that other form of engineering. They're trying to play it safe, and it's like, to me, I think it's hindering the potential that the figure could have in articulation. So
Yeah.
It's
Like,
definitely
yeah,
a
like
hit
I
and miss
under-
line. It's definitely hit or miss. Like they have like great releases, like with the Spawn figures, but then like some of the DC
Yeah.
stuff is like, what the?
Like with a Killer Croc putting a ratchet joint on his ankle, I'm cool with that because he's really heavy. But when it's like her, you don't need to do it, especially with her wearing heels. You don't need to do that ratchet type
Gosh.
joint. You know what I mean?
as if she
I mean,
won't already be hard
got
enough
her
to stand with those heels. Now you got to deal with the
She's
ratchets.
she actually stands really well, actually.
Oh.
Once you get her balancing, you can get her to stand.
Oh,
but-
there it is.
Yeah. That was the last thing you got, Champ?
Yeah.
Anything else you would like to add?
Oh, and I also ordered the Super Saiyan for Kong Studios Goku Black figure because
Ah.
those are. If you haven't bought those yet,
Right, he's about to pull it out.
yeah. If you haven't bought,
That's the one you... Wait, isn't that the new one?
Oh yeah, this
that
is the one
one
with the
sold
black
out
fur.
already. I think that
Oh.
one sold out already. But I'm talking about the ones that have the red fur on it.
Yeah,
That came out with the
it's-
Xeno
Yeah,
Gokus?
yeah,
Oh, this
he's
one.
got
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, just
that
with
one or
red
the
fur,
pink
because that
hair?
one also sold out.
Yeah, the red fur one I like. There
No,
was something
both
he
of the,
did
both, of
in
the,
his
both of the
review.
packages have it with pink fur. I'm pretty sure that one's the red fur I actually got.
Oh, okay. Well, if you haven't
You
got
did-
that yet, people listening, definitely check on 5K Toys because I believe
Before
it's
it's
selling
gone.
out. Yeah, because when I went
Yeah,
on
once
there, they were selling out quickly. So be
And
sure
I
to
did
go
do
on there.
review on them. If you guys are interested in checking out that figure before deciding whether or not you pick it up, link will hopefully be in the description. Well,
all
go to my
four
channel.
of them in one video.
Yes, all four of them in one video.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be as
so
informative
these-
with you guys as possible about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely recommend getting them because they're pretty damn cool figures. I just got the Gokus. I was so tempted to get the Goku Black, but I didn't. But they are really nice figures, and with these figures by Kong, they're pretty good with doing reissues, but they don't do it all the time, so you never know if they're going to reissue something or not. So
Yeah.
if you do want to get one of those figures, I strongly recommend or highly recommend jumping on that before it's too
This
late.
one in
Yeah.
particular was a reissue that was heavily needed, and which it literally instantly sold
Yeah.
out.
Same, yeah, that one and the Super Saiyan 5 Goku they reissued and came out at the same
Yeah,
time.
and the golden
now
one.
we need Tablos. Yeah, the golden one was new though, right?
Yeah, that was like an
Seen it-
evil variation
Yeah,
thingamajig, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get.
Oh yeah,
we'll-
how much did you spend on everything, champ? All three of those figures, like
Um.
$65 or something.
So I think McFarlane was like 22, and then I think the Stormtrooper was also 22, and then so it's like around maybe $60 for all three, like around that.
The Stormtrooper was 22.
I think it was 22. It was like around $20, I believe. It was
shit,
22, so
alright.
it's not bad. But
Because over here, I think they're like 25.
some of them
now.
can
I
be
know they upped them a little
25.
bit.
Some of them, it really depends. I don't know why
Yeah.
it's not
I guess-
consistent, but
It depends what store.
maybe or like the molding,
Like a
of
Target or a
accessories.
Walmart.
Yeah.
But usually all Walmart's prices are the same with other Walmarts. So.
Yeah, but
Right, so
anyway, who's
oh,
going next?
go ahead.
Was it you, Sean, or he?
It was Sean.
yeah, I'll go over. I got a bunch of stuff though. So I just showed you guys I got She Spawn. She was like $30, which is the price of their deluxe figures. It's a nice figure. Really, really nice looking too, to like a nice display piece. The hair alone just is awesome. And she has a shit ton of guns. Of course, got this.
Nice.
I'm sure Heisha's gonna show it.
I actually did not pick that up. I passed on it.
Oh,
I'm more-
Really?
the vibrant colors are really
Yeah,
nice and
I
make it
am-
stand out.
I'm more willing to pick it up now after seeing pictures of it with the Toes and Art Super Saiyan
Yeah.
God Vegeta heads.
Yeah. It does look really good with that. I want to see how he looks with the Super Saiyan Blue and the regular Super Saiyan. So I did get this, and then I know you got this one, Heish. Yeah.
Yes.
That Chainsaw Man. It's a pretty damn fun figure. I wish they included
Pochita.
the little chains. Yeah, that's the only thing I wish they would have included. Other than that, it's dope, man. I love how they put the blood on the chainsaw. You opened yours, right?
I did open. I just put it back in the box.
Yeah.
It's a spiky figure, and
Yeah,
you got to make
yeah.
sure you keep the things on there safe.
Yeah, and I like how you swap the hands. It's actually pretty cool. See how the hands are, champ? It's kind of split.
Oh, that's
See how
cool.
it's split in the chainsaw? So you pull off each side. There's a peg on one side, and you slide it through the hole, and then peg the other hand on. So it's kind of cool how they did it. I was
Yeah,
curious.
I'll show you.
How you would, yeah. See how it splits apart?
Oh,
It's-
that's
it's-
pretty
it's-
cool.
Yeah, that was a smart way for them to work that in, because I was like, how the hell are you gonna swap the hands and it not be too difficult? I also did get Rengoku again. He is right here.
Oh, the Buzzmod one?
And yeah,
Nice.
I got it. Ami had it for like $1.20.
Really?
Yeah, it was used, but I swear to God, it wasn't used. They retaped it. Maybe it was someone who opened it and posed it for a second, put it back.
They were just like, I don't like
Yeah,
this
they-
figure.
Yeah, it was a little cheaper. So I got 3 more things. I got the Figuarts Black Adam, which was really nice. Mm-hmm. That looks exactly like the Rock.
That does look really cool.
But the hooded cloak isn't too bad, but the figure itself is freaking badass. Love the crossed arms. The sculpting and everything turned out
And
real nice.
I think I saw that on Instagram. You can like replace the little lightning bolt thing, like it.
Yeah, and then he has a lightning effect that you could put on it too.
Nice.
So that's pretty dope. And then the last two things I got, one of them is definitely going on my top 10 favorite figures this year. I got the Hasbro Raiders of the Lost Ark Indie.
I'm so jealous.
Really nice figure.
I'm so jealous.
I paid. I got it on eBay for like $28, so it's like retail price.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, I like it. It's affordable, and it's a good Indiana Jones figure.
I'm
A
thinking,
lot of fun too.
I'm thinking, should I buy that or should I wait until the deluxe comes out, where it comes with the little Aztec like what do you call it? The little thing that at the beginning of the movie when he like switches out the idol. It comes with like a little display stand and the little thing that like.
It's not that artifact, right? The real big gold artifact.
No, not the
like
not the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay.
It's the idol.
It's
when
the
it
same
sits on
Raiders
the,
of the Lost Ark.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones?
when it sits on
Maybe
the
just
little
wait for
pillar
that.
thing. Yeah, I might do that to be honest.
Oh, this thing where he grabs it off.
Yeah, it comes with like a
So
little
it comes-
pillar thing, and it has like a little display. So I might.
Yeah,
buy
if you
that.
want to recreate that scene, I'd wait for that.
I am wondering though
But
how
it
that
is a
figure
really
is
nice
going to be
figure.
in comparison to the new Figuarts one that just got released, which we did
We'll
not
get
know
to
about.
that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Well, this
Yes.
one's Raiders, so he's younger.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the Figma one.
Yeah.
Champ didn't know Figma made one, and I showed it to him, and he's like, wait, it's supposed to be young Indiana Jones, but he looks like old Indiana Jones. Because the face, he looked like an old man, but it
Yeah.
was Raider, like, it was the first version of him, so it's like, that's the same thing I was thinking when I looked at it. But, yeah, my last figure here, this is probably going to go my top 10 favorite figures of this year, and it is the Mafex Nightwing.
Nice.
This is what an action figure should be. It's an all-around great figure, posing, so many display options with all the different accessories, and even though he's just wearing a black suit, it still turned out really nice. Like, the blue is painted nice and crisp. There's no, like, fuzzy lines. I know there was a big issue with the Cyclops. I think he had a white and blue suit, and the blue leaked all over the white. So, and but yeah, this is probably the best Nightwing figure that is out right now, and it's just really fun. So if you want a good Nightwing or just a super fun figure, I definitely recommend this bastard. But yeah, that's everything I got, and I probably spent like $300 on everything. Son of a bitch! All right, Heesh. Let's see who spent the most.
Okay, well, in terms of how much things I spent like this week, it's not going to be like as much.
no.
Well, the stuff that I did get, I actually did do an unboxing video on it recently.
Is that the one that was featuring Jordan?
Yeah, I did have Jordan in it at the very end. So like,
What did Jordan... Oh, okay, he was in at the end. All right.
yeah.
It's
So
like, where is he?
Okay, but like, yeah, the actual figures that I did end up getting this, well, actually last week, but you know, we're right here for this video. Obviously, first was the Chainsaw Man figure that Sean was talking about originally, and then the other figure, which I was very excited to get, was the new, the new Figuarts.
I want it.
The new Figuarts Trunks. Now, the thing is about this Trunks is that I was really, really scared about opening this figure up. There's so many QC issues that is being reported from people all over Instagram. Like, almost every single person whom I have seen do reviews of this figure, like, has problems with this arm popping off. And it's like, it seemed, and people are having all other QC issues. Now, I do have a...
How does it pop off? From just like swiveling?
Yeah, just swiveling, because the joint is like smaller in the arm or something. So basically, the figure itself, my copy does have some QC issues, but I don't have the major ones, which I'm very thankful of. This arm does not pop off. I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world.
Shit.
The legs are
Right.
a little bit loose and such, but they maintain
Okay.
position when you,
James
you know,
Brown.
shake it around and everything, which
Okay,
I'm very, very thankful of. I'd say the biggest one, honestly, for me, is that the front piece, it just comes off way too easily, and that to me is the most annoying. But I'm happy with that being the most annoying thing off of the other stuff. And it's like,
Well, weren't you saying it won't fully peg in.
Oh well, no, it does peg in, but it's loose. Maybe I didn't explain it right.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't explain it
I
right
know.
before the podcast.
Nah, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can
I've
literally
gotten that
you
before.
can see it in there. It's just it's just not
Yeah.
as sturdy. So that is a
Yep.
little bit unfortunate. The other thing too about the figure, other than the fact that it's it's pretty well sculpted. I think that the way that they handled the strap that goes around the sheath, that could have been engineered better, I think, because it's like
Is it still peg in?
it is, but the thing is you're messing around with rubber pieces. So you're pretty much fitting in like a rubber piece, which is the strap is
It's
made out of
not a
rubber.
hard plastic.
It's not hard
Wait,
plastic.
The peg.
Here, I'll show you. So
Because remember, all past ones, everybody's kept breaking.
yeah, this doesn't have that same problem. But
Even the super version had that problem too.
no, so this won't have that same problem. I guess this was an attempt on their end to fix it, but because of the fact that this is actually made out of rubber, it makes plugging it into the sheath really finicky. I'm able to get mine in a lot easier after, messing around
I
with it
don't
and
even
stuff.
see it like a peg where it pegs into his back.
No, into the sheath. There is
That's not
no
a-
peg. There is no peg that goes into his back, and that's because
Good, because that
Yeah.
sucked. I hated
that's
that.
because the back
Yeah,
of the
you really don't need it.
they can't they with this figure they couldn't have done that because they made the entire back
Yeah,
of the
it's
jacket
split.
rubber. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, this was their way of doing it. Now, I do feel like the engineering was, annoying with how they went about it, but I don't. It's not the worst in the world. At least we don't have to deal with
Yeah.
like pegs breaking. But then again, like getting the sword, the sheath on him, and like having it stay on is arguably even more finicky. But it does, at the very least, break the concern of having things break in there.
Should they probably do the thing where Figuarts trunks, the strap to the belt, strap to the sword is like a hard plastic, and you just like kind of clip it on and off. They
I
maybe
think
should
that
try
would have been.
that.
I think that would have been better. What could also be better is if they make the actual ends of the strap maybe like a piece of plastic, and then they have like the sculpted rubber thing kind of, go into it. I think that personally would have been better. But the thing about it is that the figure, this strap is literally the thing on the figure that keeps that keeps it on. There's nothing else that supports it or allows the figure to stay on. And so
Yeah, and there's no peg on it either.
yeah, and so the idea is when you get this like strap into the sword, and I do like this,
Yep.
and sometimes it might actually be better to remove the sword so that the peg can you can make sure that the peg does get in there all the way.
You're gonna show how it looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna at the very least try. So the way that you're supposed to get
take
the
your
sheath
time.
on, you take this.
Take your time.
You take this head. You actually take the head off, and then you throw it in like this right here.
Kind of like the super version.
Kinda. No, not really.
Like under the collar. Oh, it doesn't do it.
No, well, kind of like this. But okay, you just throw it. You throw it in. You make sure it's underneath the jacket, and then you just, throw the head back on, and then,
Okay.
boom.
I think that's how you do it
not
with
bad.
Figuarts. Like you just like throw it over the shoulder and just it stays on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me know what you guys think when it comes to how this fits on. Like whether or not you think that this is better. This is a better design than the ones that we had before. I know that there's pros and cons. I know that the finickiness might be even more annoying. So just let me know what you guys think. Personally,
Does it?
I'm like,
slide around?
well, yeah. I mean, it does move around. I mean, it's on with the sheath, so it's like it's bound to have
I
movement.
think I'd rather prefer that than having the peg, because, like I said, the peg broke on every Trunks figure they made, so that's why I think they took away the peg, which isn't a bad idea. But like you said, they probably couldn't put it on it with it being a rubber jacket too.
Yeah, which I'm happy that they did it like this, but man, it's just still come on, Tamashii, did not need to be like that.
They'll eventually figure something out.
Yeah,
But
'Cause we'll get more.
But Heish, was that all the figures you picked up for?
I guess the only other ones that I didn't go over is the Toes and Art heads. I might have actually mentioned that in a previous podcast, the Toes and Art's Vegeta heads. But yeah, other than
You could say that you got them.
okay,
again,
I
though,
got
why not?
I got them. Pretty
Got
yeah,
all four of them.
Yes, all four.
you
of
got
them.
all four. I know Sean got
Super Saiyan
Super
Blue.
Saiyan Blue, and I got the Super Saiyan God.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
Which these heads are very, very good. I had a slight problem
Yeah.
on one of mine where like the line for like at the end of the smirk that they sculpt in for figures, like it's put on a little bit too high. And this was on the base form Vegeta head. But other than that, the faces, they came out really good. You just got to make sure you put hot water on there before you slide it onto Vegeta pegs. You're gonna.
Yeah, if you want to play it safe or heat it up.
Yeah.
I'll like put it
was
in
very
front of my
tight.
space
It's
heater.
better safe than sorry. Put that figure
Well,
in
what's
some hot
cool,
water.
everyone comes with an extra neck peg, right?
Yes, it does. So if you do break it, you do have that, thankfully. But still.
Yeah, so you have a backup. But yeah, you don't want to break it because it might get stuck in the neck too. You know?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, exactly. You
you
need
don't
that.
want to risk that because that's even more. That's more of a pain in the ass, especially if the ball peg breaks off in the neck.
Yeah.
Good luck getting that one out.
No kidding.
And how much you spent on everything?
So the Trunks Okay, so I got this Trunks and the Chainsaw Man figure off of Luna Park because, well, I did unfortunately miss the pre-orders. They were. I think that I paid.
I think he's around like 65 retail.
I can't. I should double. You know what? Let me double check the shop app. Use the shop app. The stuff is the app is useful. No.
And then the 4 toes and art heads were what, like $140 or something?
Yeah, like something like that. Like what? Yeah, 140 to get them all. Like, it isn't.
So you spent.
Okay, hold on. So how much is 8,500 yen? Like convert like
It's like 70
$60-70. Yeah, so like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trunks and Chainsaw Man were about the same, you know, $60-70, and then like shipping
Well,
I don't know, it was
almost $300 like me.
yeah, well, there you go. So
We tied.
goodness gracious.
Oh no! I think Champ wins because he didn't.
Because I bought the cheap
Yes, he does.
figures and I
Extra.
like spent like
He
maybe
has-
just 100, but maybe 150 plus the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Black. So,
Yes, you're the real winner
Oh,
here. You're
man.
not an addict like us.
but speaking of Gokus, should we transition?
We should.
Yeah, let's get into
The big
what
reveal.
yeah, our topic today, which is talking action figures, which you guys love when we talk action figures. So we are going to start it off with a bunch of announcements or reveals from SH Figuarts. So,
Okay.
who wants to try?
I need it.
Starblast?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So
Alright.
so Tamashii released they announced a lot of figures, you know.
They
One
just
of 'em-
announced one we didn't know about.
Yep. One of them that I'm very excited for. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. So Across the Spider-Verse is coming out, coming out soon. And to be honest, I passed out. I passed out.
Of excitement.
Yes, pass out on
I mean,
excitement.
that'll be me in the movie theater. When I see the movie, I'll be passed out like, this is the greatest thing.
Gosh.
But I
was a
passed
good
out
movie,
on
the first one.
the Marvel Legends version, but I think I might grab this one, and it's the SH Figuarts Spider-Man 2099, and it's coming out November 2023, retailing around 200 yen. So I don't know how much that is.
How much? 13.
13,200 yen. So
What the
hell?
hell? What?
That's
So
like
that's
a
like-
buck,
yeah.
105 or $10.
Yeah.
Or something. Damn.
Why are the Spider-Man figures so gosh darn expensive?
No.
I think probably mainly
Here's
Sony.
the bigger thing is like, why are a bunch of the Figuarts in general becoming more expensive? I've
Yeah.
noticed that happening
Yeah.
since like Cooler and like a lot of the other stuff is like it's going up in price for whatever reason.
Especially when it's a new character or new mold. It's like Chainsaw Man, like that's not bad. That price, 65 bucks. Him and Trunks, that is reasonable for a brand new figure. Like Orochimaru, I think, cost that much. But
Only thing I can
like
assume is
$110 bucks.
the only thing I can assume is that because the suit has sculpted details in it, so it shows all
Yeah,
that
it does.
futuristic technology that he wears in the movie. So
Yeah.
that could
Like
be
all
the
lines
reason.
and
Yeah.
patterns. It's really
What
cool.
does that have to do with
I'll
anything? We
admit.
get all that kind of sculpting on figures all the time. It's not like that different. I
Yeah.
don't think. from
I'm just
Dragon
making
Ball.
a guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going
I
on
think
with
because
Tamashii.
it's Spider-Man and Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man, I feel like Sony.
That's you know what? That's got to be it. You're right. Maybe they have to cut the
Yeah.
cost. Maybe they have a deal where some of the revenue for those Spider-Man figures has got to go back to Sony. That's you know what I
Yeah.
think you hit the nail on the coffin. You got it right there.
And I don't know if they have to pay the voice actors, but it's
No.
not like it's not their face.
It's not their
or
likeness.
anything, it's
No,
just
the
their
actors
voice.
was a whole
Yeah,
different thing.
so-
That's why the others
But
Spider-Man figures
they
were
also
more.
have to pay Marvel too, because it's Marvel really owns the rights to those characters.
it's a complicated thing because it is mainly Disney because actually no because Disney has
Disney,
like the
Marvel, same thing.
no does because if I'm not mistaken Disney Sony does have the rights to some of the making movies for Spider-Man, but Disney they own the commercialization rights. They get the they get to sell the merchandise and stuff. They get 100% of the profit, so that means it's fully with Disney, and that means a cut of the profits would go to Disney in that case. That's what the contract.
So it's probably mainly them. I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Like we want 40% of all sales. Like God.
I mean,
Disney is.
to be honest, it's still a great looking figure. I might pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I need a $20.99 Spider-Man in my collection. I think the Marvel Legends one is up in price. I think it's going like $50. I might just grab that instead. I don't know. We'll find out later.
Not too long ago, I saw the Marvel Legends one, but that was like a month ago or something like that. But like what we were saying in the podcast episode with Shartimus, if it's like you love Spider-Man, if you really want it, you're gonna spend that money for it. And I would do the same thing for like a Gambit figure or. So some people are gonna want to get it. Some people won't want to get it. Some people might get discouraged by the price. Some people love the character and don't care. They just want that figure. So it's going to sell regardless. Yeah, it is a bit overpriced, but what can you do? This is what the company's marketing it
I
as.
mean, I already spent over $100 just getting Toby's Spider-Man on Big Bad Toy Store, so I might as well just commit.
Damn, over $100.
He's like,
just got
I think it was like
Agelessgeeks.
I found out
That's
the other
about how
day
much
he
he
was
would've-
like $80 at GameStop.
No, it was cheaper.
What?
Yeah,
Ew.
I went to my
How much?
local GameStop and the Tobey Maguire SH Figuarts Spider-Man was like around $80, and I was like so mad.
Wow.
Oh my
So-
god!
Like Agelessgeeks had it for $90. Then if you used codename Daredevil,
Bruh,
you would have got a discount.
You should have
too.
got it and then sold that.
But now you know.
You should have got
Yeah,
that Spider-Man
nah.
and then sold it. You probably could have made more profit off of it.
Yeah,
Man,
but
$80.
you know.
Shit.
But anyway, so they also announced that they are coming out with Indiana Jones SH Figuarts.
Yes.
This is random, and I did not expect that. I just found about this like literally before we started recording.
Right before. I didn't know about it either, and I just did a figure news. I'm like, shit. So it looks like it's the Dial of Destiny version.
It's
new movie?
the Raiders of the Lost Ark version. So
it's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
yeah.
Let me look at this again.
So and honestly, right now, I mean, again, this is like the
you're right.
yeah, this is the prototype figure. So I don't know if the face is gonna look like that in the end result, but it looks more like Harrison Ford than the Hasbro version. Just saying.
Yeah. like on the box, the promo images for this looked exactly like Ford, but having it in hand, it's not that good. But yeah, this one does resemble Harrison Ford really well. And yeah, it's the same Indiana Jones. I'm looking at the Hasbro one. Same everything. All right, so there's no release date yet. but-
No release date. It says full reveal coming soon. So everyone just keep
Hold
an eye.
on tight.
Yep. There are some Naruto news. They did show off the Kid Naruto and the
Yeah, like the Kid Naruto's just releasing, so it was like the box and the actual figure in hand, and then Orochimaru.
Yeah, I don't know
That
anything
one.
about Naruto, but hey, Naruto fans, you got something to look forward to.
I'm really looking
People are
forward to
going
that,
crazy.
like that Orochimaru. That accessory that you can put on with
Yeah.
the kid Sasuke is like chef's kiss. This is amazing accessory. That
Yeah,
they
the
included.
curse mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the
And people
coolest
are
things to me from old
and
Naruto.
people are saying there's another Sasuke face for I think the teenager version, but you can't really tell because he's looking.
I thought that was the
like
teen.
that.
Yeah, I was
So-
talking about the teenage version.
No. Well, I guess I call him the kid
Oh.
version. Sasuke.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, but the I guess because he's not an adult in Shippuden.
He's like,
You know what I mean?
okay,
Yeah,
okay, Shippuden Sasuke.
Yeah, we'll just call him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people are thinking there's another face for that one, but you can't tell with that that promo picture because you just see You don't even see. That's all you see. So it's like, how can people tell? You know, like, what the hell? But the Orochimaru looks so freaking good. They really did a complete 180 with the line. Like, the line wasn't bad before, but they have elevated their figures since they stopped making Naruto figures before. They elevated their figures to another level over those years, and now these figures are turning out really nice.
I don't think it's a curse. I don't think that it has like a Shippuden Sasuke curse mark, because if it was, they would have showed it off a lot better.
No, yeah.
I think they're just posing it
yeah.
with them like that because that's just something that maybe it's just a panel or something that they took from Naruto. But yeah, that curse mark just looks absolutely beautiful on there. I know my camera's not focused.
Isn't his eye, what color is his eye? Isn't
It's
it like
yellow.
black and red. And yellow, yeah.
Amazing.
So he looks very sadistic and evil.
He's evil.
Damn, Champ, you need to watch Naruto. You would probably love that show.
I'll if anything, I'll start Naruto first, then I'll ever start One Piece.
Listen,
I know
I'm
One Piece.
actually,
I know I just
I'm actually stop you. No, listen. Read the manga. The manga is amazing. I know that getting through Naruto is gonna take a while. You're also gonna have to deal with all that, filler. You can skip it.
I mean, I could just
skip it.
I think it's
just look up canon episodes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ish, go ahead.
Yeah, but exactly. You'd have to kind of go through filler and just make sure you're finagling around certain things. I mean, there is some good filler in there, but overall, I think that the manga is just a much better time to read.
I'll do this. I'll read the manga and watch the anime at the same time. I'll do that.
That's still gonna take. Okay, read the manga, then watch anime.
Yeah, if you want to go back after and look at some of the filler episodes, then do that, because they do have a few good ones of like characters' backstories, but you really don't need to watch them, and it does slow up the pacing of the series. And I was getting freaking annoyed when I was watching it. Too much filler.
Okay.
Too much.
Now, Champ, you gotta let me. I need you to let me take the rails here for this new release. You got, I've been anticipating.
You can go ahead.
I've been excited.
What is it? Wait.
People know what it is. It's literally in the background of the video version of the podcast. They see him pose right over here. They see him pose right over here. They see part of his abs being posed right over here. This is the new Frieza Saga Super Saiyan Goku, which looks absolutely amazing. 3.0 technology. 3 new front hair pieces, kind of like what they did with Trunks, but you have more options.
I didn't even notice
options and such. You didn't even notice that.
No, I just thought it was the one piece. Holy crap.
No, we got...
Yeah, so you got the one with 3 pieces, one with none, right?
Yeah.
And then one with the one big piece.
Yes, and this is basic. I had a feeling that we were going to get something like this, because why would...
Yeah.
Of all the times that they could have released this figure, they're going re-release it as an event exclusive.
Yeah.
This was the time for them to do it, because they had to at this point, because if they just released this and then made an event exclusive of this guy, no one would have cared about this. It would have been irrelevant. They pretty much
that's what they do.
Well, yeah, no, they pretty much pulled what they did back in I don't know what year.
Vegeta.
Just like with Vegeta. Put out the 1.0 premium color edition Vegeta, and then release 2.0 body, instant upgrade.
2.0.
Yeah, there you go.
Upgrade. Yeah.
So it's like it definitely was
They do that a lot.
Yeah, it's a marketing decision, but ultimately here's the other reason why I anticipated this somewhat, as well as some other people, is that the figure coincides with the metal cooler movie, and we this is like, it doesn't just necessarily work as Frieza Saga Goku. It works for that movie too, like two for one things. And why would you miss that opportunity to throw a figure here that works so well with metal cooler like this this Goku? So and it's like, now here's why I want to actually talk about a little bit of my skepticism here. I had 2 major things that I felt was a little bit strange about this Goku. Now, first off, the teeth gritted face. I think it looks a little... I don't know what it is, but it looks to me like a base form Goku head that's just repainted. You can kind of... I guess if you're watching the video version, there might be a side-by-side comparison between...
Yeah, there'll be pictures popping up. Yeah.
And like... And honestly, I feel like that can be just really well edited to look like a Kaioken thing, which I think this body mold can be great for a Kaioken Goku. But also the other thing is that from certain angles, and you know what, I might as well just show it here, like on camera. But when it comes to certain angles for this figure, I mean, the hair looks The hair honestly looks like Beast Gohan. Like, look how long this stands up in from the back.
Yeah.
It does.
Like, it's really, really long hair, and I don't understand why it is that long. I get that they were matching the style, but even then, like, I don't feel like the hair was that long in the Frieza saga. But other than that, I expected...
I don't know, it was a little big in the Frieza saga. Like, the old original artwork and everything for it, it was pretty big.
It depends on who's animating, I suppose.
Yeah, probably. But
I think that's like
I really like the hair.
But even
that's
then, in the
honestly
manga,
the beauty of having these different Gokus is that you kind of have like different art styles or different like ways Goku was animated. So you can kind of pick and choose. So you can even have, you know, the very 1.0 hair, or you can have the Super Saiyan Dookie hair, or you can have like
Isha's favorite.
Well, it's not okay. The
hair.
figure is bad. The hair is not. I will make that clear.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I like that hair sculpt.
Yes.
One of the good things that came
Yes,
out that
or then there's
Continue,
the
Champ.
then there's that other like I mean there's the
Were you done,
demonical
Champ?
fit one.
No, I was done. I know. Anytime we bring up that figure, he's just like,
he's got to attack.
Like,
Attack! Nah, but I love all the sculpted lines in it, and can you think you can get away with it? Like if you use just the one piece, you can make it a Super Saiyan 2.
Yes,
probably
absolutely.
could,
That works really well as
yeah.
a Super Saiyan 2. I mean, again, it is still a little bit long, but otherwise, it definitely works for that. I think that they took notes from what Demonical Fit did and just applied it to this figure, but made it to where
Same
it's a
with
stylistic
Kong,
thing. Yeah, which is great. I like that they're doing that. I hope they do this with more figures. Like them starting it off with Trunks definitely is leading to them doing this more. It needs to be done more often. This is fantastic.
Yeah. It's like, you guys want to steal our figure ideas? How about we steal some of your little engineering ideas?
Now,
or borrow.
I said this on my story. I went into this looking at this figure with skepticism. I know that some of the body mold is all different. There's cool 3.0 technology here, but I kind of with the things that I described, I expected more people to be, I guess, more critical about it. But I was surprised with something different based on how the most of the people in the community have reacted. I have not seen so many people feel so hyped and so happy to see a release of Goku like this, and it's like, this is a Goku figure.
I got that too.
We've gotten so many different Goku figures over the. I think you said 26 or something, but we've got 26 total Goku figures in this line. But this one in particular, so many people are just excited for, and it's like they all act like kids in a candy store. It's gonna sell out
like that.
Yes,
it's selling out.
I'm honestly
right when it goes
I'm surprised, but I really love it. This is a very heartwarming feeling that I feel towards the figure community, in which I kind of expected them to kind of be more critical. They're much more positive, and be like, yes, give me this. Kids in the candy store, I don't care. I want this Goku. I love that attitude.
A lot of nostalgia is going on.
Yeah.
A lot of nostalgia.
Definitely.
It's one of the most iconic moments, period, in anime, not just Dragon Ball, in anime.
Yes.
Because that's when he first went Super Saiyan, and this part here is when he really took control of that fight, and you knew.
It's an iconic look. When you think of Goku, you think of him battle-torn, Super Saiyan, basically beating the crap out of Frieza. This is what you think of when you hear, think of Goku. This is the basically the picture.
Yes, I think, and one of the best parts about this figure is that this is a figure that is not only
available on Premium Bandai.
It's a regular release.
It's a regular release, baby.
Thank God.
Rejoice.
Just like Super Saiyan 4. See, I like when they do that, when they know, because they know this is going to sell out, just like Super Saiyan 4. So I like when they do that with Gokus like this. I understand they put like Cooler and other characters on P Bandai. It sucks they do it, but when they do this and make this Goku and other ones regular releases, it really is like a weight lifted off your shoulders, because you don't got to worry about the P Bandai bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's great that it's a regular release. Also, you guys notice they made him more bulkier too.
Yes.
So it's not just the same body molds that they're using. The torso could be, but I don't think it is. I think they made his chest a little bigger.
No, it's definitely
all
bigger.
new. It is all new.
Yeah, it's all new sculpting. Even the Kamehameha hands are different. I like the way they look there.
I actually originally thought that this is like, oh, they're just definitely they're taken from the Awakening Goku legs and such, but I mean there's definitely
not.
inspiration there, but
Yeah.
this is a whole new sculpt.
I mean, it is. Yeah, it is the same version of him. It's the same fight. So that was
it's
the Awakened Warrior was not as battle damaged compared to this one.
no, Awakened Warrior is more like how you see Goku in the movies, like in Super Android 13 or how he was battle damaged in the OG Broly movie. You know,
Well, that's when he first went Super Saiyan, right? He was dressed like that. That's why it's Awakened Warrior Goku.
no. When he first went Super Saiyan, he had the blue shirt.
Yeah, he looked like
Oh
this.
yeah, Wistalon. Okay.
Which I wonder
what?
now, because now we have 3 stages of the Goku Super Saiyan fight, right? We have this one, we have the shirtless one. Are we going to get him with a blue shirt and a belt? Are we going to get that, maybe? Are we going to have maybe just a regular Goku when he did the Spirit Bomb? I'm curious now.
I will say, it's not as needed, a blue shirt Goku anymore, because Demonical Fit did kind of fill in that hole. But the event exclusive Goku did make it to where the blue shirt version is just not. It's not as available as it should be, and that's like arguably some of the. I'd say that's more iconic than the shirtless version, because that's how he was when he beat Kid Buu. That's how he was when he first went Super Saiyan, and it's just
A lot of iconic moments.
Yeah, a lot of and also when he went, Kyle Ken against Frieza. So it's like, even though it's not,
I could see them making it an exclusive. Watch.
No, I wouldn't want them to. I would not mind them making this using the exact same body mold and just having, and maybe add in the 3.0 legs, but have it not be an exclusive anymore. Let it be a regular release like that, so more people can get that version.
I agree.
But yeah,
I agree. But let me ask you guys something now. Since we are getting this, a lot of people, including myself, and I think you guys probably think the same thing, but a lot of people are thinking the figure that's going to go with this is Full Power Frieza, Final Form Frieza, which I strongly agree with a lot of people. You guys agree with that too?
I do agree it should be released. The thing is that right now they're in a spot where I don't know what they're going to end up doing first. They could end up revealing the Mecha Frieza to go along with Trunks, or they release that figure to go the Full Power one to go with Goku. It's like another Frieza is definitely coming. It's just a matter of like, okay, well, which one's coming first?
Which one? Yeah. Or it could be a back-to-back Frieza. I could see them doing that.
They did do that
to go with Trunks.
You're right. They did kind of do that this year. Well, they had the second form, and then now they're going to release the third form later on this year. So it could be like that.
And then we'd pretty much have every version of Frieza besides the manga.
The way Tamashi's releasing the Dragon Ball lines, we're kind of like Namek Saga, Cell Saga, and then Superhero. We're kind of doing the movies, so they're like doing 3 different timelines. So
yeah, you're right.
I can see we could possibly get a Full Power Frieza because we have like mostly all the forms, and we are.
That's the only main one missing.
Yeah, and they did kind of tease like a month ago on a live stream about getting a Mecha Frieza, because they showed like a picture to the the creators, and they were like kind of teasing. They were talking about how mechanical it looked, and we all was thinking like at the time maybe it's cooler, but I have a feeling like why not have a Mecha Frieza to go with Trunks, and maybe it will be like split down the middle or something like that. I don't know, but
truthfully, I wouldn't care which version as long as it's one of them. Cause one of them's definitely needed after these releases.
Which, by the way, shout out to the man Cyrus for pointing us out that detail in the live stream that not enough people are talking about. But yeah, like I think that one thing though, and now this I want to make sure that more people do not go into this thinking that there's gonna be nothing wrong. For all we know, they could end up there could be a mass QC problem like they did with Trunks, and this Goku could end up having looseliness or Vietnam quality problems depending on which company is making that. And I'm very nervous about that, especially because it's like we've been getting that a lot, and the release of this Trunks is definitely making a lot of people very nervous about how that's gonna release.
I think
even my Trunks is actually loose in the leg. What the heck?
The only Goku figures that really had bad QC issues was this one, the Superhero. I mean, it's not even that bad. And then the full Dookie, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but no,
What's
no.
that,
I
the
mean, even
superhero
with
one,
the
yeah.
well, even then,
Yeah.
like with the Frieza figure, the second form Frieza, I've been seeing a lot of reports from people figure just not functioning well at all. Like the arm, like it would just detach at the elbow or things like that.
Oh.
It's not as bad. It's not like as
Yeah.
mass of a problem as Trunks is, but it's like the Vietnam, they still have those QC problems. So
Yeah.
it kind of is like, again, we got to make sure that we understand that this is something that is common with Figuarts, so we don't get like disappointed.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
shouldn't be a
yeah.
problem. It's like it shouldn't be a problem. And that's the thing is that, Champ, you pointed this out like the other day, is that we're getting a lot of figures from like Figuarts and from third party companies, all these different battle damage Gokus. But when you actually compare some of these QC problems from Figuarts, the official company, we're getting less QC problems on their from the third party companies and more with Figuarts. That like, what is the third party companies doing stuff better?
They might be rushing maybe too much because they are pumping out a lot
They
of shit.
are.
And how many new toy figure lines have they jumped into just this year? Think about it. One Piece, Naruto's back, Bleach,
Chainsaw Man?
Berserk, Chainsaw Man,
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Hell's Paradise.
I mean,
Jujutsu
with-
Kaisen,
I mean,
that's 7 or 8 right there.
I mean, with like Tamashii, like it is like they're making like more copies of these figures than third parties. So maybe third parties are a little
Yeah.
bit more careful, trying to not, maybe one or two,
Yeah.
we'll have a couple of quality controls with third party. Some might slip in with like the Toes and Vegeta heads. I know some people got like messed up hairlines or got an extra face
Yeah.
or the paint was
I
messed
mean,
up.
the
But-
shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but I feel like it's
Yeah.
the majority is in the official license with Tamashii, and
Yeah.
it is because it's on an
Yeah.
assembly line, and they can't catch every slip.
Yeah. So QC issues are always going to happen. It sucks, and you get so frustrated
but
and upset over something like that. But
Yeah, of course, but it's just like a majority of them with with official Figuarts. Like, come on, man, this is the official.
when it's a
one.
universal issue too, that's how you know, like it's.
I'd say that
issue,
I'd say
you
that the
know?
Trunks is damn near universal. I mean, I got pretty
Yeah,
lucky. I didn't
yeah,
have like
a
the
lot of
major ones,
people.
but still, like that loose legs, like it's still like kind of dangling
Yeah,
right
that-
there. Like I can't, like it kind of.
That I don't like.
Yeah.
When you're paying that much money for an action figure, that right there really shouldn't be happening. Those joints aren't tight enough, I guess. It's something with whatever they're pegged into. They needed to put a little more plastic onto it or something so it doesn't have that James Brown leg movement going on. That's what I call him. That's what it reminds me of. But yeah, like it sucks QC issues. Hopefully they rectify these issues and we don't see it with this Goku, which I think they know how big of a release this Goku's going to be. Because Super Saiyan 4 didn't really have any QC issues, and they knew that was.
It had
gonna be a
tight. It was
really
it
big
was a bit
release.
hard to interchange the hands. It did have that Vietnam effect, but yeah, you're right. Overall, it didn't have massive problems.
It didn't have any major universal QC
And you're
issues
right,
that
'cause
I could recall. You know?
Especially, and you're right. They are aware that this is going to be a big release, especially because, well, first,
Yeah.
number one, it's Goku. But the second thing is that they actually hyped this one up a day before releasing
Yeah.
this. They didn't like just show this off out of nowhere like Turles. They let people anticipate this one.
And they revealed it a day early, right? They're like, we can't wait anymore
No.
because it said the 26th.
They said
I think that was in
no.
wasn't that
Yo,
like
yesterday
Japan-
was the
Japan?
26th in Japan. Yeah, yesterday was the 26th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Japan
okay,
time.
that's right. They're 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned for the people who actually pre-order Meta Cooler, that's like 120, and then plus tax and shipping. Like, what kind of QC issues that's gonna have? Like,
I'm more worried about that than the Goku
Yeah.
QC
They
issues. I didn't even
thing
pre-order
is
it.
that maybe it's at that price because now they're actually making sure that there's no QC problems with it. That
Could be.
I mean, literally, the thing is that if I understand with the stuff like that being a part with the main line, but with a figure that's being $120, I think that they best make sure that there's no
Yeah.
QC problems on that. That's ridiculous if there is. Like, come on.
Yep. Yeah. Something that's 120.
I
like the
highly-
Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, I'm just saying-
$110.
Could be.
Better not be no major QC.
I'm
issues
just saying.
on it.
I know a lot
highly
of people
doubt-
have been looking at the 2099 alternate head sculpt with Miguel O'Hara, and people saying that he looks a little whitewashed, and I'm just like,
I'm like, what?
he's looking
Like,
a little albino there, but but
I will
but
not
I don't know.
understand.
We'll
Yeah.
wait and see. I mean, again,
Unless
I
he
don't.
was being sarcastic. Sorry, champ.
Nah, you're good. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. And then again, people, you have the power to whether or not you want to buy these or not. So don't just take our word from it. It's your wallet, your money. So
Yeah, no.
Heesh, what were you saying before? Because we kind of cut you off.
With the
remember?
with the what?
You were saying something, but we kind of cut you off with the Spider-Man 2099.
I think I was just saying I didn't understand like what they meant by whitewashing Miles Morales.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know. One person commented it on my Instagram. I don't know if he was like being sarcastic or if he was dead serious. I'm like,
is it because
It
they're both
doesn't look
Hispanic? Because Miguel O'Hara and Miles are both Hispanic. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
Miles is mixed, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know too much about Spider-Man 2099, so I can't really talk on that.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
But
Do we have any other releases that we have to go over here?
I think not with Figuarts.
Okay, cool. Because I want to talk about more. I want to talk
more.
more about that Goku. Okay.
Man, someone's getting a
Yeah,
little
let's
upset.
no, let's
Okay.
talk about how we're still not getting a GT Goku after 26 Goku releases. I'm
And is this one 27?
And for
27.
and for clarification,
27.
and for clarification, you're talking about the GT adult Goku, not GT kid
GT
Goku.
adult
Yes,
Goku,
yes.
GT adult
which is a
Goku.
good version of him.
Yes, which is the version we
buy
see
it.
the least of him in, unfortunately, in GT. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about this. This is what I'm really curious about with this new Goku, is how the third-party companies are going to be reacting to this.
gonna make
Now,
their
I
own.
saw so many memes of them just being like, "All right, we're gonna take this Goku. We're gonna make so many molds off of this. Demonical Fit's just ready."
right.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Give us those 3D scans.
I mean, they probably will make some badass figures out of it.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that
But have they?
Kaioken 20
Sorry.
Goku maybe, or something like false Super Saiyan, like how he was in Lord Slug.
Yeah.
They literally, they don't even have to sculpt anything new for that. Just repaint the faces and the hair. There you go, false Super Saiyan.
I mean, they just might make him Super Saiyan Blue. Same body and everything.
Nah,
But
they're not gonna do
You know
that.
what? Yeah, the muscles are too big. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They should they should just make the sculpting not very good and make it look like how Goku was when he tried fusing with Vegeta in the Broly movie. Just God. But I was seeing
Right.
people
Yeah.
but I was seeing people say that that hairstyle looks like Gogeta, like the one with just the one bang going down. It's like that doesn't look like Gogeta to me, but I see where they're
it's
coming
too
from.
high up, as we were saying.
Yeah, it's way
It's
too
much
high up.
bigger than his hair. Yeah. The back then during Z, the Super Saiyan hair, especially for Goku, whoever was the artist always made it pretty big. Like it wasn't like how it is now. It's more narrow. You know what I mean? It still looks good now, but back then they did make his hair like a little overly large, kind of
Yeah.
like how Beast Gohan's hair looks and how you said it kind of resembles.
I wouldn't
that.
say it was as that long. Like I get that there's some different styles, but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
because it was depending on like how they would go for like the hair going on. Because there were some shots that made it look like base Goku hair, and only like 3 strands of hair was sticking up, which was like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll throw those up on the screen right now.
I will
people can
send
see
you
them
pictures
themselves.
to use. Like
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
like there
But,
was this one
I-
picture where like Goku's hair looked like a rhinoceros like horn on the top of his head. From weird.
And that's not just in the anime. That's in the manga too. So it's like I guess it was just. I guess they.
No,
didn't
that was
really-
mainly anime.
No, I think it's in the manga too. I think
Are you
there's like a couple of
sure?
panels where Goku has that little weird bang thing that he looks like Super Saiyan 2. I don't know. Look it
just
up
the
when you have
one
a
big
chance.
Bang.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll double check it. I'll send pictures after the podcast.
Well, what if they decided to make us another Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but it's the beginning of Super when he fought Beerus?
I don't know. That sounds
What's the
like
difference
manga
between
fit at the
what is the
moment.
difference
Well, remember
between
the
that and
bad artwork?
Oh God.
Well, I'm done with this podcast.
An exclusive, only on Premium Bandai. Because nobody will buy
No, but it's funny that you bring up the
shit.
Super Saiyan 3, Sean, because that's what I mean. Going a little sidetrack, but like that's what.
Might as well jump into this.
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
Demonical Fit. They are releasing a Super Saiyan 3 Goku that was teased like what? How many years ago? How many months ago?
2, 3, I don't know, bro.
And they are releasing a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Kaioken from Dragon Ball. Oh, what is it? Dragon Ball Superheroes
And
or
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Superhero Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna go here. Let me just give me the mic for a sec. I'm gonna go off on Demonical Fit.
Okay.
Your attempt,
Back up, Mike.
this attempt with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku to try to come back Kong is pathetic, bro.
It really
This is the worst. Like, all you're doing is taking the original words. Here's Kong Studios. We're making a whole thing. Like, we're redoing the hair, redoing the faces, doing all of this cool extra stuff. Making a Super Saiyan blue hair version you can also get if you want. And then here Demonical Fit is, okay, we've got to make sure that we try. We at least try. We got to just throw this out. Bro.
That's what I hate what they do.
This is the dumbest time to ever release this at all.
Yeah. Nobody's going to buy it.
No one cares.
Nobody's going to buy it. Yeah. They're going to go after Kongs.
Oh my God.
Like, come on.
There's
like look.
They teased. No,
sorry.
when they showed off the pictures, they teased like a Dragon Fist effect or some sort of thing to go.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
right.
even doing that here. That would have been like the one thing. Like, all right, maybe I'll pick that up for the effect. They don't even have that.
Okay, hold on.
It's just shots. They're
Wait.
taking
Heath,
shots.
was that an actual accessory, or was that just like a fancy like?
It was a
artwork
fancy.
thing?
It was a fancy background that hinted at something like that. They could release with it.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people thought it was an effect piece that could have gone with it, but it wasn't.
It would have been something unique to add to that figure, other than just another aura background.
Yeah.
Something that could lure people, like bring in people to buy that figure. But a lot of people are just gonna go buy the Kong Super Saiyan 3 figure. I mean, yeah, I will say this. There probably will be people that buy the Demonical Fit because they probably can't get the SH Figuarts official one. I think that's went up in price again. I'm not too sure, but someone fact check me for that one. But
there is one other thing here. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the Kongs are all sold out.
Well, they are sold out on pre-orders, but they did say they're going to have a small stock release when it comes out, so I'm going to try to hop on that.
Yeah, but even then,
they're
it's
not
like, I hate to be
enough,
that guy.
to tell you the truth.
I hate to be that guy, but it's like, it's not going to be massive. It's not going to be massive. Like, I expect that small bracket of extra, like figures that they have is going to be just as much as they had for the Super Saiyan 5 figures and such. It's not going to last.
You're
very
talking
long.
about Kong, right?
Yeah, with Kong Studios.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to rely on you guys to be like, yo, champ, get it. It's on right now. It's selling right now. I'm gonna need you guys to contact me.
Look at how long they had the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, Gokus, and Goku Blacks. Like, they're still on there. I'm wondering if that might happen with the Super Saiyan 3s if they do too
I was
many,
thinking that too,
but I don't think they will.
But I think it's going to be like the Super Saiyan 5, like the variants, the ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to sell out like within a day. So
I think they need to make more or something. Or Kong, I think, only sells or makes product for 5K. If they expand more, which I don't know if they will, but they could expand to other businesses and make more figures. They don't have to go too crazy, but maybe find a couple more distributors, you know what I mean? So you could spread the love.
I think that with the way that Kong has been doing it, I think that they make the amount of copies based on the amount of pre-orders that they get, because they work very closely with 5K, as we all know.
Yeah.
So honestly, at this point, I've said it before. When it comes to stuff, do not pre-order from Demonical Fit until you actually see the in-hand pre-orders, like actual pictures of the figure, not 3D renders. When it comes to
like
Kong, order from them as soon as possible because they're credible. They actually get the figure out there. They don't. They don't blue ball you.
They don't F around.
They don't mess around.
Don't make my mistake
yourself.
and forgetting to pre-order it, because then you're gonna regret it later and be like, oh god, now I gotta compete with everyone else.
And on 5K, sometimes they just want a $10 deposit or $5 deposit. Sometimes you pay for the whole thing. Personally, with those, The Kong stuff, I love paying for it in full right off the bat, so then I don't got to worry about it when it releases. Like Tablos, I think you only had to do a down payment, correct?
Yeah, down payment or one-time payment. Either one of them.
Yeah, I think it was a down, like a $10 deposit. So when that releases, make sure you have the money.
Yeah.
'Cause they will sell that figure to somebody else.
We are getting,
But yeah.
funny enough, that this is actually genius. I think that Kong Studios anticipated this Goku coming out too, because we also have a shirtless Vegeta that literally goes along with this Goku for the Metal Cooler movie. Like they showed off renders of that and of them working on that Vegeta. So I definitely...
Is that the one where they showed three? One was Vegeta. He was, of course, shorter, but he had no shirt on, and he had, like, Super Saiyan hair.
He had Super Saiyan hair. There was, like, this interchangeable, like, front chest armor piece broken thing, which the armor... The thing
Was
about
it on-
it...
Yeah.
Was it on 5K
And it was gray,
Toys
right? It wasn't
Instagram?
Yeah,
painted?
but... And then I'm going to give full credit to Sator's, like Jonelle, like on Facebook, Instagram. He pointed out that the armor is broken just exactly like how it was in the Metal Cooler movie. So that suggested to them that a Metal Cooler was releasing from some company, which was Figuarts. And so that it literally goes along with this Goku too.
Oh, is it not that one, right?
I think it is that one.
Is that one?
I think it is
right?
that one.
Yeah, and I think the armor you could take off. I think.
I didn't know about the armor part. If that's so, that I will definitely hop on that because
I'm trying to find the other one because there was a picture of three of them. I think one was.
yeah, I couldn't find the picture. If you can find the
One was
picture.
Goku or two were Goku, and then the other one was.
Yeah, I think they
Vegeta.
showed it off on
I thought I
5K.
posted
Problem
it.
is, finding the pictures is difficult because, well,
Yeah.
like the Kong stuff is buried underneath their sails. Let me look.
And you ever see on their what? Yeah, you ever see on their what they're doing on their website now? They're covering like pictures of the figure.
Yeah,
so you can't even see what it
I
looks
think
like.
they're doing that
Wait.
because they don't want to get any
Yeah.
like lawsuit or like for copyright or shit.
Yeah. Could be
That's
that,
why
yes.
they're doing that because again, if someone like say from Tamashii and then like you look over and like, hey, what
Okay.
the heck? Why,
So
Yeah,
here, look at this. So
yeah.
you can see it says like, you know, small updates from Kong. They actually showing off a Super Saiyan
Yeah.
2 Goku with it. You see, I know it's not coming off very well. But you see this blue
No,
line
I
that's
could
going
see it.
around.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah,
armor
yeah,
piece.
that's the other one.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys are probably right. That probably is supposed to go with the Meta Cooler to go with this Goku and Cooler. So
Yeah.
that's pretty dope.
I'm trying to get Jonelle on this
They think
podcast.
ahead.
I hope he joins next time around.
Well, I know being in the military, it is hard to get like free time. I mean, you get it. I don't know how long he's been in the military, but yeah. So I'm sure he'll get on soon enough.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, also Kong. We don't talk about this enough, bro. We got a future Gohan coming eventually from them. We're getting.
Yeah.
When was that
That's
posted?
legit.
When was that posted?
This was posted 11 weeks ago.
Wait, let me. What? Oh, they actually showed an update.
They're showing a lot of
Yeah, I
renders.
remember that picture. Yeah.
And
yeah.
here's the future Gohan.
Okay, all right.
The back of Super Saiyan 2
Back-
Goku.
yep.
And, you know, just
And
3.0
Goku
body.
Again.
I'm more convinced that Kong will release a Super Saiyan future Gohan before Demonical Fit does, because I don't know what they're doing.
Bro, you know what's funny about
Somebody's
You know
got
what's
it.
funny
Because
about that?
they
Bro.
Demonical Fed just recently teased a Goku what was it Sun Wukong outfit.
Yeah. See, that's
No, that was
fine.
Kong.
That's like their own. No. That was Demoniacal Fit.
It was?
Yeah.
The Son Wukong guy- what-
it's in the Monkey King attire, but it's Goku.
I think what
It
he's
looks
just
so-
thinking
Oh,
about
yeah,
is
that one. You're right.
yeah.
No,
Shower cap
I know he's
on.
talking about that one. Yeah.
His shower
Yeah,
cap.
we're talking about the original manga art for Goku on the Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
What he's just probably thinking is
Yep,
that Kong is actually doing their own version of Sun Wukong, but he has like white like Ultra Instinct. He has a
Like, he looks
staff.
like an angel.
Yeah, he looks like an angel.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
and I
yeah.
think he does have like a white tail. So
Yep.
So
Yeah. So it's
it's like
either
fan
they're
art with
copying-
official.
yeah.
So
But I mean, that's cool that DF's doing that because it's like their.
they're not going to
own-
release it anytime, but
Yeah, who knows if it's ever going to
Bro,
release. But it's like their own thing, you know what I mean? No one else thought of doing that. That I like. I hate when they keep trying to take shots at Figuarts or especially Kong. It's like, bro, stop worrying about this other third-party company and do your own damn thing.
Bro, I just realized something. I just realized something.
That you're wearing a golden Frieza hat?
No, this Goku. Listen, on the post
3.0.
on Instagram, This was supposed to. We're pretty much past
It's
the
supposed to
pre-order date.
release this month.
It was supposed to release this month between April and May. We don't have nothing.
Even
no
Future
picture.
Gohan, they were supposed to release
No.
this month, I believe.
Yeah.
Gohan 2,
June.
come on.
And here we
these
got
guys,
Demonical
man.
Fit Super Saiyan 3 instead. Like, bro, no one cares. Give us the Goku.
Yeah, nobody wants
Future
that.
Gohan.
We're gonna have plenty of them from Kong.
Why don't they, dude? I don't understand. Why don't they take advantage of their own opportunity, release a figure that has
Yep.
no competition? Like, bro, these people are like Vegeta.
Yeah.
They just want to compete with everybody.
Where's
Yeah.
my
And
GT
it's
Goku?
stupid.
Where's my GT Goku?
Like that's something they could do, and Tamashii Nations, who knows when the hell they're gonna do an adult GT Goku? That's something they could definitely capitalize off of if they put the damn thing in action. do characters or versions of characters we have not seen or possibly won't ever see in the SH Figuarts line. There's so many they can do. That's why Kong Studios is incredibly successful right now. Mm-hmm. And DF just wants to be dumbasses about shit and just keep showing
Their
stuff.
words, not mine,
But
DF.
they just want to
No,
keep
you believe it.
showing
They're
stuff.
stupid.
But seriously, like, you guys keep showing renders and new stuff, but where are they? Like, they gotta stop doing that. That's like if, like with the cape business we have, what if I keep showing all different types of capes, this and that and this, and never release any of them? You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? So I don't know. They like competition, I guess, but I feel like they're gonna sink their ship if they keep heading in that direction.
This is like that Super Saiyan 3 Goku is just if it wasn't for the fact that Kong is they have like is gonna instantly sell out, guarantee you there'd be no reason that Super Saiyan 3 from Demonical Fit would even sell well. I'm guarantee you people are gonna be like, I want to get that Kong Super Saiyan 3. I don't have an official Super Saiyan 3. They sell out. What's gonna be the only other option? Is the Demonical Fit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's a secondary thing. Not because anyone
Yeah, it's
actually
backup.
likes that new
Yeah.
Demonical Fit one. It's just because like it's the most convenient for them to get. Like that's sad, bro.
Yeah.
That's sad. Like at
It
that
is,
point,
yeah.
Kong is like already moved on. They got all the sales they wanted to get done. People pre-ordered them. They fulfilled their duty. They're moving on
Yep.
to other stuff at that point. And they can re-release certain figures here and there. You know, like whenever they want to. There's nothing stopping them. But like, you know, they're pretty much doing what Demonical Fit should have been setting out to do from the very get-go with all their renders. And it's like,
Agreed.
you know. And I don't understand why that's not the case. You know what's funny about it is that I heard rumors that some of the people that did work with Demonical Fit ended up going and working with Kong Studios. Like there was some feud or something with the company, and so the people working at Kong is like they're doing their own stuff, and the other people at Demonical Fit are
God.
salty that they left, and so they're actively trying
You might
to
be right.
stop that. That's what was going on here.
They probably know who's doing these figures over at Kong. They're like, they used to do it for us.
This is not confirmation.
So
I do not know if this is true,
That
but
could
my
be it.
gosh, it explains a lot of shit.
It's the battle of the third-party companies.
right? Oh man. But nah, for real though, if you're just constantly gonna battle and try to compete with a company, I feel like Demonical Fit is gonna go if they keep heading in that direction. You know what I mean? I mean, people are still gonna buy their stuff, but it's not as hot as the items Kong Studios are dropping, and they just gotta stop playing like
They got to stop playing cat
tag,
and
you're
mouse.
it. Tag, you're it. You know what I mean? It's like they're playing a child's game, and it's like, come on, man. What do you want? You want to make money and be successful, or do you just want to keep piggybacking off other companies? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think the biggest thing is that Possessed Horse Demonical Fit, they need to really listen to their buyers, the customers, because I think that's one thing Kong. They know
Yes.
what people want. I have to assume they see the comments under like the Instagram posts, and they see like what is in demand. Like, I mean, I see so many comments of people saying they want the Broly from Demonical Fit that they showed off so many years ago. They want the Broly. They want the Broly. I feel like at this, did Kong ever show off a teaser for Broly? I feel like they may have in
They
the past,
did.
but
They did. Well, not like regular Broly. It was like Super Saiyan 4 Broly. That's what.
Yeah, it was Super Saiyan 4, but
Yeah,
I'm 100% sure that they will be the ones to release a new Broly figure first before Demonical Fit will.
Yeah.
And didn't they show it like a little after we did that third-party episode with Sean too? Wasn't it a little after
I
that?
think
It
so.
was-
I
yeah,
remember.
it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
funny because
yeah.
we were saying like, oh, they listened to us. Here's the Broly that they want. There you go, Sean. You're happy now. There's your Super Saiyan 4 Broly. The other
Yeah, 'cause I
Sean, not
remember that.
Daredevil.
I'm like, that's so coincidental. What the hell? It really was. But yeah, they did do that. I remember that. So it was kind of like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
So but that Super Saiyan 4 Broly, nobody's gonna do that. Maybe Kong, but that's something they can take complete advantage of. But they're not.
Now all we need for them to do is to give poor Champ over here his GT Goku, man. Give this man's like, thirsty. This man is like hungry, and the only thing that
He's
can
gonna
feed
get
him is that
depressed.
GT Goku release. Like help this guy out.
Help me out before
He's
I
deprived.
spend money and give away money to customizers that I may or may not get scammed at.
Oh yeah, holy crap! Some customizers really charge.
They
a
charge
lot.
you like over maybe like $200, and I understand.
Oh, there's
why.
there's ones worse than
Yeah,
that.
and I understand
they
why,
do
because
make
you're
amazing
buying multiple
stuff.
figures, and then you have to make it into one figure.
And then the
I
quality of the
understand that.
paint
Yep.
and all the sanding and stuff and the
But,
time
yeah.
you're putting in. Like I
But
get
Yeah,
that.
I understand that, but it's like at that point, it's like I could have bought like maybe 2 other figures for that money, or ate food, or to go to Bills or something like that. Like,
Food.
Well, you just with the Goku, you could just get a Saint. No, you can get. You would need what Goku in order to.
so
just
I've
repaint
seen
it.
people do it different ways. They either get like a knockoff Goku Black and they make it out of that body, or they
That's a
get the
good
new
idea.
superhero Gohan. And then they get like maybe a Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku with get the legs, and then they get the
Yeah.
Demonical Fit Goku, counter attack K or
Attack.
something.
Yeah.
They get that one and they turn that into a GT Goku.
Ah, okay.
So
Is that why you bought that one recently?
no, I bought that one because I really needed that and I missed it out on the first release. Just like how I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
buy the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Demonical Fit.
I mean, you might be able to find a pretty good customizer to have it done, unless you know how to paint. But if you get sick of waiting and they still take forever, I would probably just customize it. But it won't be too much because I don't think they have to swap parts. They just need to paint it, right? Pretty much, right?
I think the only thing on Counterattack F is that you just need to change the boots, the shoes. Because he has that whole
so not
like
a lot
leg
of
wrap.
like switching parts.
Yeah.
then. It's mainly just painting. Okay.
So
So yeah, you probably wouldn't have to pay at least. You wouldn't have to pay like over 200.
Yeah.
I guess depends who you go to. Like if you go to Fairy Tale Customs, woo!
I just hold on.
pay
I
a
just
lot. But he
realized
makes
something.
Beautiful customs.
Sorry, this is gonna be a bit off topic. So I just realized something. We didn't talk about this in any of the prior episodes, but so there was this other third-party company that revealed a Mystic Gohan, but like with the actual outfit that he had with the Kais, right? And we're getting rumors that was supposedly Class E Adventure, and now using this company name called Black Hole. Now
They might have got caught.
they could have been. I don't actually know what is the people behind it, but like I know that 5K Toys specifically said that this is going to be a risky pre-order. They said that on their Instagram. But what's weird about it is that
5K?
I'm checking their Instagram right now. That post is gone, and so is the pre-order on 5K Toys. So what's
you know
going?
what's also missing on there is
They
the
probably got caught again.
is the Ultra Instinct Goku, the Bulma bike, and the Jiren. Those
Yeah,
are gone.
that.
I couldn't
Yeah, that
find
was
those.
like Black Hole or something.
Black Hole
right?
Studio, yeah.
Yeah, like that could be them too.
Who?
So those
You never
posts
know.
are gone. And,
Classy Adventure.
yeah, I mean it could be, but I mean it's still strange.
Oh, yeah, they are gone. Because I was trying to look for them. Because I was trying to figure out their name.
that's what I was doing
So-
too, and I was like, that's weird. I can't find the post. I even went through the group
Yeah.
chat, couldn't find the.
I was trying to look in there too.
Yeah, so that's
But I couldn't find
So
it.
it's not just me. I'm like, wait, that's weird. Did they delete it or something? So-
Yeah, I remember it was Black Hole or something. I'm like,
Yeah, Black Hole
Something
Studio.
something must have happened. Yo, we should try to get 5K
Yeah.
Toys on this podcast, bro. Can you imagine we get the CEO of him on here? That'd
wait,
be
is
amazing.
five-
It's
is-
hard to get
is-
customer service from them.
Yeah. Customer service.
Yeah, no, it is. A lot of people have difficulty getting in contact with them.
Yo,
So-
low key,
What
that
would
would
it
be
take to
awesome.
get a sponsorship from 5K Toys?
Listen. Maybe I could try. They've sent me. I've worked
Yeah.
with them a lot before. When it came to them sending me Kong Studio stuff, I really would like for them to hop on. That would be great.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, that's why I was trying to get Ageless Geeks on here too, because it's just good hearing like the retail world as a retailer, figure retailer, you know. But I mean, if you could, but they really don't respond. Remember, a lot of people were getting real frustrated with them over some issue with one figure, and they were kind of like ignoring or not responding to people's messages, because a lot of figures, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But if they're
something
seeing this,
like that.
if there's like, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. If they're seeing this
Yeah,
episode,
yeah.
supposedly we're talking about them like, hey, your customer service is great. You know, we want to make sure we want to bring you onto this
You're
podcast.
doing a great job.
No, but a lot of people were just upset because they weren't responding back to them, which I understand.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's probably like him and his wife. You know, it's hard. to get back.
I'm
to
willing
every
to give the
single
benefit of the
message.
doubt. We're not like 5K
Yeah,
Toys.
yeah,
You
yeah.
are our friends, not Demonical Fit, but you know 5K
Yeah, I go-
Kong Studios. You know
I
all
go
these
through the
people.
same
They're
shit.
awesome.
Oh, you know what,
Sometimes.
Sean? I think you might have been thinking about anime store. No.
No.
Yeah, it was
He is
5K,
thinking about
'cause-
5K.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
because
okay.
when everybody was like coming at them, I'm like, they're not a bad.
Because
company.
I remember
They're
there
just-
being something about like the Tozen Art Vegeta heads, and everyone was going after Omnime about that. So,
No,
yeah, I was
no,
thinking
that's
about
like
that.
a whole different thing. I don't even know if we're ready to talk about this.
Yeah.
I was actually saving this for the episode with Jonelle, but basically what's going on was this is rumored. This is alleged. But from what I understand, Omnime had the Tozen Arts Vegeta heads for a while, but they didn't actually send them out because they want to give the illusion that they're still getting them in stock. They don't have them in stock yet. They're trying to get more people hyped so that they
yeah.
actually go ahead and buy, you know, copies of it. And that's why specifically when 5K Toys got their share of the figures in stock, they instantly sent them out. So supposedly Omnime had them at around the same time or even prior to 5K. So so
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true. I'm just just legally for this podcast. I don't know if this is true or not. But you know, this is just the stuff that you hear around the grapevine. But
Yeah.
if that is like,
The
my
grapevine,
gosh, that is I do not like. I don't like that. I don't like if that is
yeah.
true.
Like you have them in stock, start shipping them. You know, it's why. That is annoying because you're already been waiting for how long, and then they have them in stock, and they're just waiting to get more in
They
stock.
just
before they
it's
ship
all
it
a
out.
business thing, so they get more sales supposedly.
Yeah. But I mean, you start sending them out, and people only got one. Then after they get it, like me, I want to get the Super Saiyan one now, but they all sold out. So, so I bought the Majin Vegeta head sculpt there. But yeah, that is a bit irritating, you know, because when 5K got theirs, 5K just ships it right away. That's why I love 5K. Once they get it, they ship it. They don't F around, and you get your products.
Yeah.
I mean, it's third party.
It's a strange thing because it's like here you have 5K who like here's like instantly sends it out, but the main issue that most people would say is like, okay, they don't have as much customer service. Well, then Omnime, they have they respond quickly and such, but they're not like as honest when it comes to things supposedly. I'm giving
that,
benefit of the doubt to each end because we don't know what's really going on, like what their perspective is on things. So
Yeah. And like we were saying, like 5K, the dude probably like runs it out his house or something, you know? He's not like getting these big toy brands. It's just a few third party companies that he messes with. But like I said, it might just be like him and his brother, or his brother and their wives doing it.
Weird.
You know?
It's got to be more than just him. Because I remember when they were originally in like a different state and then they moved over to California. This actually delayed shipping and such for stuff for a week while they were transitioning to different factories, and then later they started going back. I don't think it's just one person. I think there's multiple.
They probably have a warehouse then.
Yeah, I think
small warehouse.
100%. Like, because California at the very least has advantages when it comes to shipping stuff out and moving things out to people.
It's funny how you say that, like about 5K and like when they ship stuff out, because when I bought my SSJ4 Goku Black, they started shipping that out on the same day, and I was like, oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
So like their shipping
the shortest pre-order ever.
So their shipping is like great, like the best, like right next to Hobby Genki, and then you have Amazon up there. But,
yeah.
Well, no, you're right. Ami did have problems with some people. But yeah, like
and Luna Park's at the bottom for you.
Oh my God, Luna Park. I can't. Okay, this one with Luna Park, because I was originally like, why aren't they shipping it out? But no, they emailed me back. They were like, oh yeah, it's Golden Week in Japan. That's why stuff is going slow. So
yeah,
that's
okay. Yeah.
Then, but before that, did they ship was fast or?
Yeah, they did. They like relatively fast. I mean, it was. I mean,
because I know you and I were talking one time, and I was like, "Oh, we found this because we were trying to find something. I think it was the superhero figures or whatever."
I mean, it still wasn't as fast as as the official Japanese release, but I mean, overall, it wasn't. It was still pretty good. It beats out the American release. I'd say Luna Park's shipping is kind of in the middle in terms of who to get who is the fastest to get your stuff between Japanese and American. They're dead set in there. Only difference is you have to pay them straight up. No deposit.
With shipping from Japan, I just like that Rengoku. I bought it, I think Monday, and I got it Wednesday. That's why I love Ami because DHL is so on point with international shipping.
Yeah.
How the hell they got that here so quick? I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Bro, they just got Saitama throwing them over to each and every single person's house. That's how they're doing it.
Yeah, right. Here you go. Fucking crashes through your window. Whoa! What the hell? Here's your package. Oh man,
I love it.
You're gonna have to bleep out that F word.
I didn't hear it. I legit didn't hear it. You'll have to do it.
Yeah, we were kind of all being loud when I said it, but
yeah.
But
anything else we gotta cover?
Yeah, we're in an hour and 30 minutes in. So do we?
I feel like we're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, we're hour 26 minutes in. I'd say.
Oh, okay.
I think that's pretty much it. Overall, I guess back to the main meat and potatoes of this episode before third party stuff. That Goku, again, I can't reiterate. It's I'm very happy with the community. I'm excited to see what third party companies are going to end up doing with the mold, if they're going to do anything at all with it. And all those hair pieces as well, bro, thank you, because those customizable options, playability adds in so much more variety to the figures. I hope they do more stuff. I really hope they do more things with that.
I have a question.
Yeah, they could do that with Gohan.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think we'll get a new Cell Games Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Yeah, because we got Vegeta,
we got to.
New Goku. Do you think we'll get a new Gohan?
Yes, they will, and it will coincide with another, hopefully 3.0 release of Cell.
Perfect Cell.
It needs to.
Yes.
It needs to be like that.
Nah, they will do that either this year or next year, and we are definitely gonna get Mecha Frieza and Full Power Frieza. When? Probably sometime this year, I think.
Next year.
No,
next year.
Possibly next year.
It may get revealed this year, but it will get released next year.
We still have a December release, though.
Yes.
Because November's Goku, so it could be 1 or 2. So
yeah,
we'll have to see with that. But we're definitely going to get either Mecha Frieza or Full Power Frieza.
I'm going to guess Mecha Frieza is going to be maybe announced next... Everyone, it's salt. Take it with a salt of a grain of salt. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. It's just what
it might
we
be
speculate.
announced this summer, and it might come out December or maybe early next year. That's just my theory. Again, theory.
More evidence because of that live stream suggests that Mecha Frieza could be the next release. It's more likely to be, but we don't actually know. This is all speculation at this point. They could end up making changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just guessing, and if you guys want to throw some guesses as well, throw it down in the comments. Let us know who you think we'll possibly get next. Who do you think is going to release in December? If we're getting this Goku in November, do you think they're going to give us a Full Power Frieza, maybe? Or do you think we're going to get a Mecha Frieza? Who knows? Maybe we might just get somebody totally random.
Do you think we'll get a GT Goku, and will I finally shut up about it? I don't know.
GT Goku.
Let's hope for this, man. Also, by the way, guys.
Releasing April 1st.
By the way, guys, we do read comments down in the comment section down below, or the messages that you would leave onto Spotify. So with this, I want you guys to go ahead and ask your questions down below. We will answer them in the next podcast, hopefully at the very beginning. Not sure how we're gonna do that, but we will make the community in the comment section more interactive with us to make more of these podcasts even more exciting and fun as they are. With that being said, I think that is a good time to close this episode out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wonderful.
Give us a round of applause.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Till then.
Be sure to like and subscribe and all that neat stuff. See ya.
Woo! Full power! Super Saiyan! I don't know what I'm talking about.
Thanks for listening to our episode. If you're on YouTube and watch the video, then thank you for watching as well. We are your hosts, Starblast Studios, and me, Daredevil 19. And if you enjoyed our episode on Spotify, be sure to give us a follow and a rating. And we do thank you. And if you did watch this on YouTube, be sure to give a like if you liked it, and a subscribe if you enjoyed it. And we will catch you on the next episode of the Plastic Power Podcast.